one day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might.
I keep my semen retention. Like, people talk about that's silly. You have to release. No, you have to release. I got discipline. I keep my life force in me. I don't watch porn. So when I'm around a woman, I don't give off creep vibes because I don't look at you objectively. Or my dick get hard and I don't go take a sock and beat my dick. I take that energy and put it in the gym. I take that energy and go to the studio, or I put it in the gym and work out. After a man release, they get tired and have to go to sleep. You giving away your hair follicles, you giving away your bone marrow, you giving away your life force. Your body can't even.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip, man. Shout out to Brody on Instagram for making that. That was him, you know, making the video, but he was using Kevin Gates' voice. You know what I mean? We didn't cover Kevin Gates before. We know that he on semen retention. We know that he's made big changes with his life, you know, just like us. You know, a lot of us was in dark space. A lot of us didn't know who he was. A lot of us was wasting away our life force energy just like him. And he woke up. So, you know, big shout out for using that voice for your clips, man. I forgot his name. I don't know. I think it was on another NoFap website that I got that off of, man. But either way, everything that Kevin Gates said in that was facts. And the thing is like, you will have people that tell you, like, bro, you crazy for that. You know what I mean? You have to release. If you don't release, this will happen to you, that'll happen to you. You will go crazy. You know what I mean? Your body is shut down. You know what I mean? You gonna get prostate cancer, all of that bullshit. And it's just like he said, bro, no, you have to release. I don't have to release. I'm not about to waste away my energy just because. I'm not about to waste away my life force energy just because I want to be out here smashing something all the time in survival mode. I'm not about to be wasting my energy, you know, releasing and, you know, putting my shit in the sock because I want to watch porn and I need to nut. I need to release. I need a dopamine hit. Otherwise, I'm going to go crazy. No, you got to do that. We ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? We gonna use this energy to put towards something great, to put towards something that's gonna elevate us, to put towards hell, just ourselves. We may not even have to put the energy towards something right away, but guess what? We still gonna hold that in because it does wonders to us. It does wonders for our skin. It does wonders for our health. It does wonders for our clarity, our mental clarity, bruh. You know what I mean? Whatever reason, bro, whatever reason you choose to retain, bro, you do that. Even just for the discipline. Just because another motherfucker can tell you that you can't do it, bro. You know what I mean? We got all sorts of reasons. Everybody got their own, but guess what, bro? Listen, a lot of people not gonna understand that. A lot of people ain't gonna understand that, bro. You know, and the problem is that motherfuckers was programmed just like us, man. We was programmed to think that shit, but we had to snap out of it, and we got to continue to snap out of it and continue to value what we have inside of us. You know, it started with that. When you don't value something, you're gonna be reckless with it, period. You know, it's nothing around that shit. If something was given to you, bruh, and you didn't have to earn it, listen, bro, it's no different. Anytime somebody give you something, bro, and you didn't have to work for it, guess what? They gonna trick that off. You know, and anytime you realize the energy that you have that the Most High done gave us, bro. Listen, and what we can do with it, that's different. It's like, shit, I ain't about to waste this. I ain't about to waste this, bro. Listen, every day that we go without it, we had to earn that shit. You know what I mean? We had to earn that shit. And guess what? We doing great things with it. So we got to continue to do that, bro. You know, don't let nobody else try to send you off just because they can't do something. You know what I mean? Just because they not disciplined enough. just because they want to waste away their energy, bruh. We using it for good things. You know what I mean? We using it for great things. You know what I mean? When you putting that into your purpose, when you putting that into your health, when you putting that for your mental health, bruh. Listen, dog, moms can't tell you nothing. But they gonna try though, because everybody know everything. Everybody know everything. So they gonna try to find different ways to try to go against what's working for you. And that's what be making motherfuckers so crazy. Like, bro, you can't tell me what worked for me. It'll be one thing if I'm sitting here talking to y'all, right? But I never did it. But I'm trying to tell you how wrong it is, how it don't work. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you what worked for you, but I retain. So I know what is done for me. I know what is done for my mental health. I know what is done for my energy. I know what is done for my relationship with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it's doing for my purpose, bro. How a motherfucker gonna tell you what's working for you? And another crazy thing is that back then, bro, I would probably listen to a motherfucker. And that's coming from somebody that always done his own thing. But sometimes it's like that video I told you the other day, to be careful what you listen to. Be careful who you having to conversate and allowing to get into your mind, because no matter what, you could be like ignoring a motherfucker and not listen to a motherfucker, just like old boy said in that clip, but it's still something that you hearing and going in your mind. So back then I probably would have listened to it and eventually probably would have let that shit get to me, and then I would have stopped it, bruh. And listen, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't be that weak. I was weak back then. You know, I did my own thing, but sometimes when you let a motherfucker talk and you start, you know, you may be like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes that shit'll be sticking you. It'll replay in your mind sometimes. So you can't even give motherfucker an opportunity to do that, especially when you know that something is working for you. Especially when you know that you was meant to be on this journey. Especially when you know the value of yourself and the value of the energy that you hold inside. So if another motherfucker want to go waste that away, that's on them. If another motherfucker don't want to think that it do anything and they want to go out there and do whatever, that's on them. But this is your life. This is your energy. This is your purpose. This is your health. This is your journey. And that's what I ultimately wanted to tell y'all, bro, is that this is your journey. Nobody else have anything to do with you being on semen retention. And that's the crazy thing, bro, because even though you know this your journey, it's motherfuckers around who don't even know how it's benefiting them. Your girl probably don't even know how it's benefiting her. Your family don't even know how it's benefiting them. You know what I mean? People just be unaware. Your friends and people that's around probably don't even know how it's benefiting them, because you the one that's the most enlightened in your circle, bruh. You the one that got the best energy in your circle, and they don't even know that energy is radiating into them. That good energy that you have, bro, is gonna go unappreciated. I'm gonna tell you that much. Because motherfuckers ain't gonna realize what it is. They just know when you come around, it gives them more oomph. It's like you the pre-workout of the circle. You the pre-workout of the family that's giving them that kick in the ass, because you bring that energy around. You bring that light around. You bring that value around. And anytime you have that and you radiating that shit with you, other people gonna feel like they a value too. They gonna start feeling they self like, shit, I'm with what's his name. And you coming around with your great personality that asks you questions, you know certain answers to certain things, bro. Listen, dog, you gotta understand, man, you are changing a lot around you. So when you realize that you changing a lot around you, bro, listen, you gonna start becoming numb to what motherfuckers be talking about for real. You know what I mean? And before, when I started becoming numb to motherfucking shit, bro, listen, dog, you gonna be like, man, you know, you kind of rude. You know what I mean? Because you be listening to motherfuckers, but you don't listen to a motherfucker. You know, and now where I'm at now, it's like I don't even want to listen to a motherfucker. I would avoid a motherfucker if I can. You're not running from a motherfucker. But some people, man, listen, when you on this journey and you so focused and you know the conversation of certain people, you tend to want to stay away from it because you don't want nothing fucking up your vibration. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing getting into your mind. You don't want no negativity around you because you so focused. You already got your own plans in the ways that you do things. And the average motherfucker always want to insert themselves into your life and try to tell you. That's why you can't listen to them. That's why you got to be on some Kevin Gates shit and tell a motherfucker, nah, listen, that's what you got to do. And don't tell these motherfuckers at all. Really. But that's just the conversation, though. You know, that's the conversation, man, because some people just might be curious. You know, sometimes it's like I told you before, sometimes you just might be excited and you share that shit. You decide to let a motherfucker know or something like that, you know, and then they either gonna respect it or check it, you know, but motherfuckers, man, they see your energy, they see what's going on, bro. They see your elevation. And once you really start to feel that, and then on top of that, other motherfuckers may see it and acknowledge that as well, bro. Man, you don't need no confirmation. Your confirmation come from the Most High because you hear and you feel what it's doing for you. You feel what it's doing to you. You know, and that's all that ultimately matters, is that you got your energy and you putting it into the right places. You got your energy and you holding on to that because you value that shit. Period. You value that shit. None of these hoes deserve your life force energy out here. You know what I mean? Pornography doesn't deserve your life force energy out here. You know the magic that it do. So I'll be damned if I'm about to put this shit in a female that don't deserve it. Put this shit into pornography that don't deserve it with all that dark ass energy behind that shit. You know what I mean? Just going to nothing like that, bro. We used to fap and that shit went to nothing. Now that shit going into your purpose. Now that shit going into your looks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you can have conversations and speak clearly, speak with confidence, bro. That used to be a problem for me. Back then, nigga, I would never be able to talk on camera and have a conversation with y'all, bro. I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, I wouldn't. My confidence wasn't there. You know what I mean? I had too much brain fog up here to even be able to have a conversation and speak logically. I know sometimes I be all over the place, but still, this is a huge plus for me compared to where I was at. And anytime, bro, you get to a point to where you never thought you would be at, bro, you ain't gonna never forget that shit. I don't care what a motherfucker say. You ain't gonna never forget that shit, and all you know is that you don't want to go back to that same stuttering, mumbling, stumbling motherfucker that didn't have the energy, didn't have the confidence, didn't have the mental clarity, didn't have the knowledge, didn't have nothing going for themselves. You don't want to go back to that motherfucker. Because motherfucker can say what they want. I was dumb. I don't want to go back to that stumbling, mumbling, dumb motherfucker who just didn't have a care in the world, didn't want to learn nothing, just wanted to do what they want to do, and that's it. Nah, at the end of the day, bro, listen, dog, that shit ain't get me nowhere. That shit ain't get me nowhere. That didn't get me nowhere closer to God. That didn't get me nowhere closer on my purpose, anywhere, closer in my health. It didn't get me nowhere, bro. That shit just kept me numb, kept me still, kept me dumb, kept me low on energy, and I wasn't going nowhere fast. When you feel the momentum on your back, bro, you will never want to go back. You was never going back to that slow way of thinking, that low way of thinking, that no way of thinking. You ain't gonna never do that shit. I guarantee it. Anybody who retain their energy and start feeling this shit ain't gonna never want to go back. I don't care. You could even make an attempt to go back, and go back to how you was, bro, and I guarantee you gonna be depressed as fuck. I guarantee you gonna be back to stressing, back to being ashy, back to being timid, back to being low confidence, back to being unhealthy, back to doing nothing with all them nothing motherfuckers that used to be around you, and your ass gonna be like, damn, I should start back retaining again. You know what I'm saying? Because you was on a different level, bruh. I don't know who the fuck gonna be on a different level and want to lower themselves back down, bro. You got people that do it. You got people that do it, and I ain't one of them motherfuckers. So I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. If I gotta stay away from pornography, if I gotta hold in my energy, if I gotta continue to fight, as long as I'm getting enlightened by this shit, as long as my motherfucking, elevation is on an all-time high, my motherfucking vibration is on an all-time high, and I'm steady moving, making progress, nigga, can't nobody tell me nothing. Don't try to tell me, talk me out of it. Don't do that. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So stop that shit. You know what you doing. You know what worked for you. You gotta keep going. Don't let nobody tell you anything different, nigga. This the best version of you. And you only gonna keep getting better. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Like, bro, that's the tip of the fucking iceberg, nigga. You don't even know how high you gonna get. You don't even know how far you gonna go, bro. And that shit just gonna keep you going, bro. Cause you could feel that wind on your back. You could feel the speed. You could feel the change in you. Man, I ain't never felt no change in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only changes I felt was shit that was bad. Like, like an ache, a pain. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, see a gray hair or something. Any change, it never was good. But when you talk one day, you're going to be like talking one day, you're going to be like, damn, talk clearer than the motherfucker. I sound kind of smart. You know what I mean? You're going to look at your skin one day and be like, damn, that's some good ass skin. Damn, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be noticing all the time. Why do I feel like, like my brain is just so clear? Like I could my response times and all of that shit, you just going to feel quicker. You even going to feel quicker, like your reflexes change. Like, how the fuck this shit change your bruh, my reflexes change. I'm fast as fuck. I do not, listen, I feel sorry for if I have to get into a fight with another motherfucker because I'm fast as hell. Before you know it, you done got hit about 10 times. You know what I mean? And it's just like, everything just feels so much better. This is the way of life. I don't want to go back to that motherfucker. I used to be swole as hell sitting in this chair, nigga, bulky as fuck. You know what I mean? And weak as fuck. Nigga, you got all this muscle, nigga, neck up here, all this muscle, but still weak, mentally weak, physically weak. You just look strong. I mean, I was strong than the motherfucker, but still, you could be strong, have all the muscles you want, but if this muscle weak, you weak as hell. Totally. Fuck what anybody else thinks. Your energy low as fuck, you still weak. You know what I mean? One swing, one haymaker, you're done. I will whoop the old me's ass. I guarantee, I would beat the old me's ass. I would flex his ass. Listen, bro, I'm one of those motherfuckers now, because now I done got slimmer, I done lost weight. Listen, bro, these punches gonna be faster than fucking lightning on the swole motherfucker. That's why you can't be just putting all and thinking all of that. No, it's a different. I done known some skinny motherfuckers that knew how to whoop ass. And listen, now I'm that motherfucker. I still got muscle on me, but still, and my breathing is a lot better. My breathing is so much better, bro. You know what I mean? When you meditate and you really sit and think, you're not just always on the run. Listen, like, you work on your breathing more than you think you know. You know what I mean? Not even sometimes you just think that you got to meditate and work on your breathing. My breathing has changed because my attitude has changed. The way that I move is different. I don't just make just impulse moves like that. I allow my body and my mind to catch up with me. So anytime you do that, you're going to breathe and think. Anytime you thinking, you breathing. You know what I'm saying? You breathing. So it's not like I gotta do that, and you stop it. You know what I mean? Shit just, you all over the place, and stopping and starting your breath, stopping, holding your breath, doing all that other shit, bro. Everything changed, bro. It's like water. You just move smooth. You move smooth. And that's how I always wanted to move, bro. I do shit when I get ready to do it. You know what I mean? I go when I'm ready to go. I got the energy to put in the areas that I want to work on. Not what you want to work on. Not what you want to work on, but what I want to work on. So that allows me to brush up on all types of shit. That allows you to brush up on all types of shit and put your energy to where you want to put it at, to where and put it in places where and people that really deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't deserve your energy before that shit. You know what I mean? Before seeing your attention, a lot of people did not deserve your energy, bro. And now that you really valuing yourself and what's inside of you, bro, listen, mugs gotta earn that. These females gotta earn that. You know what I mean? Some of your family members gotta earn that. Some of your friends gotta earn that, bro. Because it's a privilege to be around you now. You know what I'm saying? You bring something different. You a different light. That doesn't mean the people around you not shining, but you a different light because of what you doing, how you carry yourself, the attitude that you have, the confidence that you have. Listen, bro, you can't stop. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sin, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get